Copyright Student Presentation by Melissa Hertz. What is copyright? According to Smaldino, copyright refers to the legal rights of an original work. There are two sides to copyright. Number one, you, the student or the user, and number two, the copyright owner. Importance of copyright laws. Why are these laws important? First, their job is to apply rules of copying materials, whether it is all of or just parts of those materials. This is important to you, the student, so that you give credit where credit is due. If you don't, you could be in violation of copyright laws. Second, copyright laws cover more than just written works such as books and articles. And also they include audio, visual, and videos. The wide use of the internet makes copying just about everything super easy. So, copyright laws are important so people creating these original works get the money they've earned for those creations. Fair use. What is fair use? Fair use is a part of the copyright law that focuses on 4 situations that will be discussed one at a time in the following slides. Number 1, character of use. Number 2, nature of the work. Number 3, amount of work to use. And finally, number 4, effect on the marketplace. The first part of fair use deals with character of use. What this means is that material copied for educational use is more likely to be considered within the definition of fair use than those that are trying to make money. So basically, if it's not for profit, it is probably going to be considered fair use. The second part of fair use is the nature of the copyrighted work. Most materials acceptable under this situation are nonfiction. Materials created for entertainment purposes are less likely to qualify as fair use. The third part of fair use is the amount of work used. Basically what this means is use only the amount of material that you need and it will be more likely to be deemed fair use. The last part of fair use is the effect on the marketplace. In this case, the marketplace means the amount of money the owner of the material can expect to earn. If the amount of material being borrowed means that the owner of the copyright could lose money, then fair use may not apply. So, you've decided what material you want to use, and now you need to get permission. When attempting to get permission to use copyrighted material, it is most common to reach out to the publisher or the distributor of the work. Be mindful of the following. Number 1, be specific. Number 2, fees. Number 3, don't end up using the material. Number 4, keep records. We're going to go into each one of these on the following slides. Number 1, be specific means exactly what it sounds like. Be specific about what you are requesting. If possible, give page numbers, exact amounts, and send pictures of what you are wanting to copy. Also, tell how and where you will use the copied material. The second part of getting permission is to keep in mind fees. Sometimes the fees charged to use copyrighted material are negotiable, meaning that the fees can be modified to suit your budget. Remember, it does not hurt to ask. Number 3 of getting permission is, didn't end up using the material? Be sure to let the publisher know if you don't end up using the material so that you don't get charged any unnecessary fees. And finally, keep records of your communication with anyone you reach out to during the gaining permission process. The references I used for this presentation were an article by Rebecca Butler, Copyright Basics and Review, and our class textbook.